Hello. Welcome to this mindful moment with Awaken Pittsburgh. My
Good
name is
morning, Dawn. Good
Good
to be
morning,
with you.
Victoria. It's nice to see you. I want to let our audience know that I'm the program coordinator with Awaken Pittsburgh, and I am here to meet with you, Victoria Graham, who will be our guest presenter at our November workshop in our series Exploring the Tree of Contemplative Practices. So the theme for November is stillness. So that's right in line with our work at Awaken. And Victoria will be joining us to share on the topic of centering prayer. So a different take on something that's really similar to what we do with our practices. And we're really happy to have you join us so we can learn more about centering prayer. So, in this little mindful moment, I just thought maybe you could tell us in your own words, what is centering prayer, or how is this important to you?
All right. Centering prayer has been in my life for the past over 15 years. I am an extremely spiritual person as I reflect on my life. So the chronology, I came into centering prayer around 2006. And I've always had a faith in God. So as I will present to you, I wonder if I could use the term ultimate reality. How to tap into that source of our being and ultimate reality and center yourself, I think falls into contemplation. Contemplation, that awareness of the abiding presence we have at our disposal at any given time. And centering prayer is a method of prayer that allows you to nurture your relationship with that ultimate reality. And from that, you see and go forth in life. And it seems that what happens is a transformation occurs in you where you, not in the prayer, but as you go forth in life, you become more present, more loving to those around you. So again, centering prayer is a method that you can use. The model is very, very simple, and we'll talk about that. I'll have some handouts on November 5th that have all the history of where we came from. The information that I'll have with me is beautifully, beautifully packaged. It's a gift from one of the founders. There were three founders, Father Thomas Keating, and also there was Basil Pennington, and I should remember the third one. I'm so sorry for not, but we'll go over the practice. And, you know, the main tenet for the prayer is the 46th Psalm that says, "Be still and know that I am." Well, that speaks to me because I have a difficult time being still. I'm a very, over my lifetime, very high energy, as I've gotten older, ADHD, dyslexia, inability to focus. So that the prayer came into my life and allowed me to develop that ability to be still. And so while you're still, there's a little method for handling what the brain does naturally is think. You can't stop the brain from thinking, but allows you to take a break from yourself, if you will. And, we'll learn more perhaps next week as I take you through a 20-minute session. It is recommended, just like any medication or antibiotic, that you sit for 20 minutes twice a day, every day. Let me tell you, that's a little harder said than done. And I still feel that I've reaped the benefits with, a daily sit. And then what happens is in your busy life, you recognize the patterns that get you distracted or get you off on the wrong tangent, if you will, an emotional response that really is not needed. So it sort of puts you a little bit more in control of yourself and, again, make you more present to those around you. So as I said, as far as the history of it, the theology and things like that, I'll have beautiful brochures for you that you can look at, and know that we are available to do workshops if you introduce anybody and they'd be interested in the prayer. We're not supposed to solicit, but it's a gift, and I'm happy to be able to share a little bit of this with you.
Yeah.
So, thank you.
Victoria, thank you so much. That was such a thorough response, and I really appreciate you letting folks know what to expect. You're gonna walk us through this method. And again, it sounds similar to mindfulness in a lot of ways and what we teach in meditation. So I'm so curious about the similarities and the differences. And just yeah, really excited to learn from you, hear the context that you're talking about. And yeah, anything else you want to say?
I think we're in a wonderful time in history where we allow the general population is embracing mindfulness
Yeah.
and the spiritual faculties that we're born with. I think, in the past centuries and that we've ignored that. Maybe in medieval times it was distorted, and alchemy and the history of man searching for other, if you will. But now we have that ability to be within ourselves and entertain that we have this wonderful spiritual gift in being created. It makes us a little different from the rest of creation.
Yeah.
Our ability to reflect, be aware.
Mm-hmm. Thank you
Hopefully
so
we'll
much.
cover all that
I
on the
know
5th. Yeah.
I'm looking forward to the workshop, and I just want to remind our viewers that we're talking about Saturday, November 5th. It's a hybrid event, so we'll be at the JCC in Squirrel Hill, and you can also join us on Zoom. You can find the registration link on our website or on our Mindful Connections in Community Forum. So we look forward to having you join us there.
I look forward to learning more
Thanks,
about Awaken.
Victoria.
Thank you so much, Dawn. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.